So coming back to your tabletop position, your knees are under your hips, your hands come down to be underneath your shoulders, fingertips spread wide for balance, pointing forward. Your spine is neutral, including your head. Take your left arm and slide it. So rotate, first of all, rotate your left shoulder, pick up your left hand, slide your left hand behind your right wrist, and keep going so that now your left upper arm is down on the mat. Your forehead comes down to the mat, and your right hand slides forward. Try to keep your hips straight and square. You can sink your belly down and breathe into this. Level 2, inhale, raise the right arm. Turn your head so that your left ear comes down to the mat. Inhaling, take your right arm upwards and try to open your chest. See how this feels for you. If it feels good. Level 3, rotate your right shoulder and bring your right hand behind your back so that it finds your left hip. And just try to find a good place for you. Make sure this feels comfortable. As you inhale, take your right shoulder. Exhale, move it back. Support your right shoulder up and back, keeping your left ear on the mat. You'll feel a nice shoulder stretch. Open your chest like a book, thrust it forward. Breathe. And exhale, move your right hand down to the mat. Place your right forearm on the mat. Slide your left hand out. And so now you are balancing on your elbows underneath your shoulders. Your fingertips are pointing forward. As you inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Always breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. So taking this time, your left hand, slide your left hand behind your right elbow. Bringing your right hand. So bring your right hand behind your left elbow, slide your right upper arm down the mat, bring your forehead down, extend your left arm forward, inhaling, bringing your right ear down to the mat this time, exhale, rotate your right arm and bring it upwards at the shoulder. If this feels all right, level 3, with your shoulders still rotated, bring your left arm behind your back. Your left arm finds your right hip and hangs out. Take your left shoulder and open it. Bring your left shoulder back and up. Open your chest like a book, keeping that right ear on the mat. Hold here, keep breathing. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And exhale, replace the left arm back on the mat, the left forearm on the mat, and slide the right arm out, bring the both forearms down on the mat. Now crawl your hands forward so that your hands come underneath your shoulders, you're back in our original tabletop. From here, we're going to do some hip rotations, which I personally love. So it's kind of like a hip rotation, but we take some of the movements that we learned earlier from cat and cow in there as well. So round the back, right, and draw the belly in. So you're back in your cow pose, looking down. Exhale, drop the belly down and look up, you're back in cat pose. So now as you exhale and draw everything in, take your hips to the right, down and back. Now as you slide your hips down towards your heels, and you're coming to start bringing them to the left side, you're making a circle. And as you bring your hips forward, you're dipping your belly down and looking up. Now looking down, curling everything in, bringing the hips to the right, and back towards your heels, they're coming to the left, you're starting to dip your head down and curl everything in. Taking your hips to the right and back towards your heels. Taking your hips towards the left. Starting to look forward to bring the belly down. taking your hips back in a circle. Explore how this spinal movement feels good for you. Explore with taking your hips in a circle, synchronizing, bringing the rounded spine, concave spine, looking up, looking down. Honestly, like, it's kind of something that you have to just experience yourself and find your own rhythm. But a general good rule of thumb is that as your hips are down towards your butt, you can bring your belly down, look up, and then start to move your hips to the left and bring them forward, up, curling yourself in, looking down. Bring your hips to the right and start to look up as they come back towards your heels. So add breath to it. So when you're concave, exhale, and start to inhale as you move your hips and start to look up. Grounding the spine, exhaling, starting to move your hips again in a circle, inhaling, looking up, moving your hips again in a circle. Really just finding the joy in the movement. Go slowly, and just, especially if you have any back issues, this may feel lovely. You can just really like engage your sides. Slowly, just really bring your hip really far to the right and really far to the left, and just really rotate everything out. Coming back to center, don't forget to do the other side. So this time, taking your hip to the left, bringing in, down and back, the right, in, the left. Just make sure that you do both directions. I'll leave you to that. It's a joy, it's a journey. So now that you have sufficiently rotated yourself